Now, here's a big thing about growing your community, other communities. Before you start your stream, what you're going to do, or what you should do, is jump into someone else's stream that has about the same amount of followers that you do. You know, they're going to have 10, maybe 15 viewers max, right? But you're going to hang out in their stream for an hour. You're going to engage their chat. You're going to talk to them. You're not going to go in there and be like, oh, I'm going to stream this game later. I'm going to play this too. No. That's the bad way. That's the good way to get yourself banned. You don't want to do that. So when you go into another streamer's channel, you talk to them, you maybe throw a subtle hint once in a while, be like, oh yeah, I play this game too. And then maybe, just maybe, you might get lucky and the streamer might ask you, oh, do you stream? And that's when you go, yeah, I stream. I'm going to be streaming later. If the streamer acknowledges you as a streamer, then it's okay. Don't say you stream unless the streamer streaming acknowledges you as a streamer. Otherwise, it's rude and you can get banned. You don't want that. So other communities are a great way to grow your community as well. If you engage people in other communities, especially in their Discords, you know, Discord, huge tool for streaming and becoming a good community. Huge tool, because a lot of streamers will have this channel in their Discords called self-promotion or promote yourself or whatever, you know, or community streams going live or whatever they happen to call it. That's a great place for you to post. Whenever you go live, you drop your channel link in there, and then all of a sudden, you now have that community joining your community. Right? So other outside communities are an excellent way to build yourself up. Right? Because that's something you definitely want to do. As a new streamer, you want to build yourself. You don't want to be sitting at no followers, playing a game that's super saturated, and not have any way to bring people in. Because that's the whole point of Twitch streaming. You're trying to bring people in. You're trying to get people to come see you. You want to be entertaining. You want to do that goofy thing that's going to get your stream clipped, put up on YouTube somewhere, and then all of a sudden you got a whole whack load of viewers because people are laughing at you. But that's fine. It's okay for people to laugh at you. People laugh at me all the time, especially when I play scary games and I curl up on the floor like, no, don't eat me! Because that happens a lot.
People love suffering.
Yes,
Suffering is
yes.
best.
Oh.
People love suffering. It's very true.
Rebel,
very,
if I
very
go
true.
walking on the stage playing my drifting controller, I'm undoing the battery.
It's okay.
Right now.
It's okay. I know. You're okay. But yeah, outside communities are huge. Yeah, exactly, Game Howlers. You never go on another channel and advertise unless the channel gives the okay. Exactly. Alright. So, proper etiquette for working with other communities was actually the next thing I was going to be bringing up, Game Howlers. Thank you for... Right? Again, you don't want to be running into streams and telling people, oh, hey, you know, I'm a streamer. That's bad. That's a bad thing to do. But going in and, you know, maybe dropping a subtle hint, you know, that's okay. Not flat out. And when you're dealing with other people's communities in Discord and stuff like that, it's never a good idea to just post in the general chats that you're a streamer and all that stuff too, right? You want to be respectful to the other streamers' channels. You want to be respectful to their communities. You know, if you become friends with the people in their communities, they're going to come watch you eventually because they're going to see your channel pop up in that self-promotion channel, right? And then you want to try and bring as many people into your Discord as you can, because the more people you have in your Discord, the more chances you have of actually growing as a Twitch channel, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Now, tools for growth. There's a couple things that you can use to actually help grow your channel that are free. 100% free. You don't have to worry about anything. We're all furries here. We can use this tool called Furry.watch.
What?
Yeah, there's furries here. Wait. Quick, run, hide.
Wait a minute.
All right.
This is anime.
I'm sorry.
Yep,
son,
sorry.
hurry.
Yep, no anime here.
Oh, you know, buddy.
All right, so back on track here. So basically, there's this tool called Furry.watch. I put it up in my stream all the time. It actually just popped up in my chat because I have this beautiful thing called a chat bot, which is also free. You get one for free when you use Stream Elements, and that's another thing. Stream Elements. Streamlabs is okay, OBS is okay, but Stream Elements, if you want to interact and engage your community, Stream Elements is by far the #1 choice for interaction. Because they have their own channel point system that you do not have to be an affiliate to use, that you can play sound alerts, so you can have it set so your stream can scare the crap out of you with air horns, because I love it when my stream does that to me. That's why I turned them off for this stream.
Hey, Rebel.
What's up?
One thing I may also mention is it's also better on your computer. I noticed when I use the old ones, my computer would crash a lot more often.
Yes, Stream Elements is far more optimized than Streamlabs. That is one thing. So if you're running a lesser machine, again, Stream Elements. It's huge. What's up?
Oh, thank you
OBS
for the
or
follow,
Streamlabs OBS,
mister.
which one would you prefer or recommend?
I recommend OBS Stream Elements.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Stream Elements is super good.
Yeah, Stream Elements, especially when it comes to engaging your audience, as I was talking about earlier, because they have little mini games that you can play. You can like call up a little 8-ball and stuff, and their chatbot's already set up. Don't need to worry about downloading any third-party software. It's all run on their website. So very, very useful. And another awesome thing about Stream Elements, free merch. Yeah, you get free merch from Stream Elements. They will produce your merch for free. And you get a profit based on the profit margin that you set up. So that's another thing to look at. So, Stream Elements. I swear up and down Stream Elements is the best streaming software out there. Alright? But
What
yeah,
was that furry link again?
furry.watch. If you type in furry.watch, it's actually a really neat website because all you have to do is sign into that website, sign up, and then every time you go live, your stream is featured in the #1 spot. So the newer streams are always up in the #1 spot. So the longer you've been streaming, the further down the list you are. But if you just started your stream, you're going to be up there and people are going to go, hey, who's this guy? I've actually gotten most of my viewers from furry.watch. Huge, huge, huge site to go to. A lot of the big streamers use it. Like you look at Kazuma G-Shep, Spacian. They all use it. They use furry.watch. And it's free. So why not use it? Right? You want to grow? Furry.watch. Let's see here. Sorry, I have to keep pulling up my notes because I'm losing my train of thought here. All right. So here's another thing that is actually really important. It's not free. It's not free. So you don't want to think it's free. It's investing in growth. Right? So you can go out, you can look at that shiny new microphone with the mechanical arm and the pop filter and all that, but that's going to do you no good if you don't have people watching you. So invest in some growth. If you have to put out a Facebook ad, put out a Facebook ad. It's not hard. Big streamers do it all the time. You know, buy something really nice, do a giveaway. People love giveaways. You do a giveaway and people will be all over your channel. You'll be like, oh, hey, I'm giving away a graphics card. Boom. How many people are going to show up for that? You know what I mean?
Tons.
Exactly. Right? So, well, maybe not hundreds of thousands, but quite a few people will definitely show up. Yes.
The question I have with that would be, how many viewers would you generally retain from something like a giveaway?
When it comes to viewer retention and giveaways, not as many as you would like. Not gonna lie, it's not a good way to retain viewers, but it is a good way to get your viewers up to hit your hit your affiliate goal. If you're not an affiliate and you need those average viewers, it's a good way to get up. Because you only need to have, 7 streams and 3 average viewers. But if you do 7 streams and you only have 1 viewer every stream, you just wasted 7 days of your life. Right? So you gotta kind of bring them in. You gotta find a way to bring them in. But as I said, there's also you could drop a Facebook ad that's targeted towards a certain community. You know, there's lots of different things that you can do to invest in growth. You know, even if it's something simple, like custom layout for your channel, like a custom overlay, so that your channel is unique. There's something about your channel that stands out from the rest. Right? That's what you want to do. You want to invest in that growth. If you're an artist, great, make your own overlay. If you're not an artist, Fiverr. It's a great place. But the thing about Fiverr is you get what you pay for. If you go the cheap route, you're not going to get good stuff. You're going to get cheap copy-paste stuff that's no good. You know, spend 50, 60 bucks on an overlay, and you know what? You've got yourself a half-decent overlay with animated scenes and everything. You know, your own custom alerts. Another thing, when it comes to keeping viewers in your stream, because viewer retention was actually one of the things I was going to bring up. When it comes to keeping viewers in your stream, there's one simple tool that so many streamers, especially new streamers, don't use, and it's so important. That's a webcam. Because again, people are coming there to watch you. You are entertaining people. They don't want to watch gameplay with commentary. If they want to watch gameplay with commentary, they'll go watch a YouTube video, not Twitch. Webcam, super important. It doesn't need to be a face cam. What's that?
Because I know he hasn't used a face cam in a while. He has like pictures and occasionally special events where he uses his face cam, but like overall he doesn't use it all the time.
Yeah, he
Hardly
doesn't.
ever.
Okay, now which streamer are you talking about?
Vinny Vine Sauce.
Okay, how many followers does he have?
Yeah, literally 200.
Yeah.
Like 200,000 followers? That's yeah. So that's not the type of streamer I'm targeting right now. We're targeting new streamers, right? So new streamers. What's up?
What if we don't want to show our face, our real life, our human face?
Face rig, which is the next tool I was going to talk about. Face rig is a beautiful thing for furry streamers because you can pop up an avatar of your own persona in the corner of your screen. You don't have to show your real face, and it's something to associate with, something for people to look at and go, there's a face I can put to this voice that's talking to me over this video, right? So it is so important to show yourself because, as I said, people are coming there to watch you. They are there for you. Not necessarily for the game. Yeah, sometimes the game plays a very big role in it, but most of the time, people come to watch their favorite streamers because they enjoy watching their favorite streamers, interacting with their favorite streamers, right? Some other tools for growth, you definitely want to use your interactivity within your chat. So like, if you're using Stream Elements, there's raffles that you can do. That's always a fun thing. And you want to engage the chat by using those raffles, and that makes people like engage chat because they can win points, they can win stuff. People like winning stuff. I love winning stuff. You like winning stuff? You like winning stuff. You like winning stuff. Who doesn't like winning stuff? Exactly. Everybody likes winning stuff.
Happiness.
Okay, wow, whoa, slow down, whoa. That was good, but yeah. Oh.
Stuff is our stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah.
Mine is yours, comrade.
Exactly. As I said, the biggest thing with growing your community, though, is just be part of your community, guys. I've seen so many people that make a Discord and they're like never there. Like I'm bad with mine. Hell, I'm bad with mine. I post in there a couple times a day. I wish I could post more, but I'm a busy guy. Right? Like I would love to be able to spend more time with all of my viewers and followers and everything on Discord. You know? Speaking of Discord again, I know I keep going back to Discord, but there's a reason why, because I absolutely flippin' love Discord. Your chat bot.
Skype.
Yes, Discord is way better than Skype. Nobody uses Skype anymore. But yeah, Skype is a dead program. But your chat bot can link people directly to your Discord, and that's something that you want to have. When you have your chat bot set up and everything, you want to have your chat bot putting a Discord link into your channel all the time. You know, like not all the time, but like every 15, 20 minutes during your stream, you want your Discord link to be popping up. That way the people that are watching have a chance to join your Discord and become part of your community. Right? That's a huge thing. Speaking of which, yeah. Oh my gosh, okay, where was I? Losing track here. Alright, now, how about this? Because I kind of lost my train of thought here. I'm going to let you guys ask me a few questions and see if I can answer them to the best of my ability. What's up?
So, if your Twitch chat's going by really quickly and you can't really keep up too well, what would you recommend the streamer do?
Okay, so if you say you get rated by a big streamer, and then all of a sudden you go from 5 viewers that you're having a decent conversation with, now all of a sudden you have 80 viewers and your stream chat just go woof. Turn on slow mode. If you can't handle it, turn on slow mode. That'll make it so people can't spam the chat. Okay? That's one way to slow it down so you can actually respond to it. Take a few minutes to just be like, oh, hey guys, welcome on in, welcome to the stream and stuff like that, Make sure to acknowledge as many people as you can, but if people are just like spamming the chat with just like raid, you don't have to acknowledge each person individually. Acknowledge the people that show support towards your channel. So if somebody drops you a follow, acknowledge them. Somebody says hello and tags you in it, acknowledge them. If chat's just flying by, somebody says hello but they didn't tag you in it, they can't expect you to see that. You know what I mean? So if somebody tags you and says, hello, Officer Kaziu, I probably just butchered your name, but that's okay.
Just Kaz.
Kaz, okay. Somebody just says, hello, Officer Kaz, and it just flies by, you're not going to see that. But if they tag you, you might catch it. You can scroll up a little bit and catch it. But if chat's flying by too fast for you, put on slow mode. Don't be afraid. Slow mode is an excellent tool.
Got it. Noted.
Slow mode is an excellent tool. Anyone else?
So in regards to
Pip, I'm right next
in
to
regards to webcams and face rig stuff, I've noticed a lot of the larger furry streamers use face rigs instead of webcams. Is there
Yes.
really a preference between that?
When it comes to face rig versus webcam, it is personal preference. I like to have either a face rig or my webcam, or if I'm streaming VR chat, I'll have my stream camera to show my avatar, so it's not just my hands waving in front of my face, right? Something for people to associate a voice or a face to the voice. It doesn't have to be your face. It could be a Hopkins face or a Best Boy's face or whatever face you happen to choose. But as long as there's a face associated with the voice, it's more personal that way, right? Because that way people can associate with you a lot better. They feel like they're getting to know you, not just, watching some video with commentary. Because that's a major problem. This video with streamers that just do commentary and don't interact drive me nuts. All right, anybody else?
I have a question. I have one question. Excuse me?
Okay, hold on, 2 at the same time. I'm gonna go over here first, and then I'll come back over here. What's up?
Okay. You can let the other guy go first.
Okay, other guy go first. Okay, other guy go first.
My question is, those that we...
Oh, there's 2 over here. Okay, up there first, 'cause the duchy that I saw the duchy, so...
Okay, so... Those guys that happen when you start, these single people that look at your stream, but even though you encourage interaction by welcoming them to the stream, they don't really talk. They don't interact back in some kind of way.
Yeah. Now,
It's pretty hard to get them
okay,
engaged.
so now if people aren't interacting with you, like, never call out lurkers. If people want to lurk in your channel, they're gonna lurk, right? I'd never call out lurkers. If somebody says I'm gonna lurk for a while, I'll be like, lurk away, my man. That's all the engagement you need. That shows that person that, even if they don't even say they're lurking, if they don't say anything, don't even say, you don't have to acknowledge them at that point, because they're not talking to you. You can't talk to them if they're not engaging you. If somebody pops into your streams like, hey, what's up? Acknowledge them, right? If you only got 2 or 3 viewers and nobody's really interacting, give them a reason to interact. That's what the raffles are for, like with Stream Elements, or just ask a question, be like, hey, how's everybody doing? If they don't respond, they don't respond. It's catch and go. The first few streams are always going to be the toughest ones. Because nobody knows who you are. You don't have any followers or anything. The first few streams are always going to be the hardest ones. All right, now back over here and then back over there again.
It's okay, you have to answer my question.
Yeah, I had a question.
What's up?
Regarding media share streams. So if you were to stream a smaller game, like you were saying, And then like on top of that, if you did like a media share stream, like would you like recommend that?
What do you mean by media share stream? Like
like where people can like donate a small amount of money to show their like YouTube video on stream, like kind of like.
Now you got to be careful with stuff like that, because a lot of times when people do things like that, where they do media, like where they're showing YouTube videos and stuff like that, they have permission to do so. A lot of times,
Yeah.
like when it comes to people saying watch a YouTube video and stuff like that, if you stream that video, you could get tossed and your VOD could get deleted because you don't have permission to show that video, right? So you got to make sure when you're playing music, when you're doing anything that involves other people's content, you have to make sure that you are following proper etiquette and copyright rules for that, right? Because you don't want to step into the bounds where it's like you start getting lawyers coming after you because somebody's like, you used my video in your content. You know what I mean? So always be careful with media share. Always be careful with media share.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right, back over
It's
here.
the same thing with art.
Okay, do you have any advice for getting over social anxiety when it comes to streaming?
Any advice when it comes to getting over social anxieties? Really, essentially, if you look at it as a way as you're not actually physically in front of the person talking to them, if somebody comes up to you and says hello, there's no harm in saying hello back. You're not actually right next to them. I know some social anxieties are worse than others, but sometimes even just typing in the chat can be enough engagement to let the person know that you have acknowledged their existence. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
like, I'm not totally sure about the social anxiety thing, just because I'm a very social person myself, so I can't speak from experience.
That makes sense.
But I would recommend, if
makes
you
sense.
feel uncomfortable talking, just even typing in chat just to say, hey, you know, how's it going? It shows that you are acknowledging them as a viewer. Right?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Anyone else? No? No? It's all quiet now. Okay, what time is it?
What shoe size are you?
What shoe size am I? 11 and a half wide.
Yeah.
It's 11.
I have some big feet.
11.3.
Got one over here.
All right, what's up?
Over there.
Over there. Over where?
I was just gonna say, if you want an alternative
Okay, I'll be right
to
there.
FaceRig,
I'm sorry, what was that?
Luppet is a really good alternative to FaceRig. It has way better tracking, and it's easier to import VRC models into Luppet.
There you go. You heard it first right here, folks. What was the name of that program?
Luppet. L-U-P-P-E-T.
Luppet. L-U-P-P-E-T. A great alternative to FaceRig. I actually wasn't even aware of that. I've always been a FaceRig guy.
I heard that.
There's another really good one. It's called Suva, which is short for Stream Your Virtual Avatar, Suva, and it's designed to work with VR chat characters also.
Most
And
excellent.
that's what I use when I play desktop games.
Awesome. See, that's the kind of stuff we like to hear. You know, I like to hear about new things that I've never even heard about. That's awesome. All right, so I have one more over here. What's up?
Alright, so what is something you would like that's not well known for people not to do? But what would you say to never do in your stream, like ever?
To never do in your stream? I would say one of the things that you should never ever do on stream is insult your audience. That's something that you should never do. Like, never call your audience a bunch of scrubs or anything like that, because people aren't going to like to watch somebody who's just going to insult them, right? And another thing, don't get pissed drunk loaded on stream to the point where you pass out, because that's a good way to get yourself banned on Twitch. Yeah, that has actually happened before.
Not half of us in here.
That has totally happened before.
They got what they deserve.
Like, okay, here's a little story. Here's a little story about getting drunk on stream, right? So I do these games where I'll play a scary game, and every time I scream like a little bee with an itch, I have to drink. Okay, so that is what ends up happening. And I was doing a stream where I was running through the VR chat horror maze, and I am no good at scary stuff. Trust me, I am no good. Like, literally, my friend watched me break down and cry live on stream because of that maze. Never again. But I ended up being so drunk that I had to cut my stream short. I'm like, okay, guys, I am not feeling that great right now. I am getting intoxicated to the point where I don't feel I can do this anymore. I'm going to call it here. Because I was being responsible and I didn't want to get drunk to the point where I was going to, like, get sick on stream or something like that, right? Like, I wanted to... Yeah, that's happened too. That has happened too. Not with me, but other people. Other people for sure. Other people for sure. What's up?
What about being lewd?
Yeah, don't be lewd on stream. Being lewd on stream is definitely not okay. Right? Being lewd on stream is like, even like if you use your face cam, on stream and you're wearing nothing but a bra, that'll get you banned. That'll get you banned.
Go to a different platform for that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there are quite a few things you...
or something to do something like that.
Yeah, there are lots of things that you can do on stream that can get you either banned or people will just leave your stream because they don't want to see it anymore. You know? So, you gotta kind of keep your streams kind of like PG-14, maybe? You know, like, my stream's set for a mature audience because I swear a lot, and I don't like it when kids come in and hear me cursing and swearing.
Same.
Right? So I set my stream to a mature audience, but that doesn't mean I can get away with flashing nudity and stuff on stream. No. Definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, ban Hema! Like, that's like Mjolnir coming down on your head. Alright, any other questions?
I have a question.
What's up?
What do you stream?
What do I stream? I'm a bit of a variety streamer. I like to stream all sorts of different games. Like, I'll stream RPGs. I do VR chat once in a while. I'll do Starbound. I do not play RuneScape. I do not. I used to play RuneScape religiously, but then I stopped playing after my account got hacked when I spent ridiculous amounts of money, and Jagex would not give me my account back. So yeah, we're talking a $20,000 RuneScape account. So that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day. But yeah, I'm a bit of a variety. All right, anyone else?
What just happened?
I have a question.
What's up?
How long have you been on Twitch?
I've been on Twitch since October last year.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'm a relatively new streamer myself, but I find that over the last like 6 months or so, I have seen nothing but consistent growth, which is why I wanted to host this channel to share what I've been experiencing to hopefully help someone else who is just getting started and has no idea what to do.
Cool.
Yeah.
We definitely appreciate it.
I appreciate the fact that you appreciate it.
I appreciate it too.
All right, anyone else?
You're breathtaking.
Anyone else for? I didn't hear the few last minutes because something bugged out.
Oh, anyone else for questions? Any other questions?
Hey, Rebel.
What's up?
Rebel. One of my in chats asked, how do you deal with trolls?
How do you deal with trolls?
In your stream, yeah.
Kick them, literally. Just kick them
Kick
out of there.
Kick
They
them
don't
right
belong
in
there.
junk. Just kick them out. If they're gonna come in and troll and make your chat miserable, they're gonna try and get a rise out of people. Unless they're like a solid supporter and you know they're just joking around, don't even hesitate to kick them out. If you don't have mods, kick them yourself. That's another thing. Mods. Get some friends that you trust.
They save
mods.
you.
They save your life. But yeah, just kick them. What's up?
Yo, would you suggest roasting or messing with the trolls and then kicking them out of the channel permanently?
Okay, now that
against
is kind of a touchy thing. Sometimes it can be funny, sometimes it's okay. Other times you just end up looking like an ass. Because you never know if that troll's gonna out-troll you. You know what I mean? So if it's somebody who just comes in and that's just like bashing on furries or whatever because you're a furry streamer, you know, don't even, like, I wouldn't even bother with them.
Ban.
Yeah, just ban them.
Give them the boot.
You know, maybe
The best thing
maybe
that can happen is they get forgotten.
yeah, exactly. You know, another option to do with it is if there's just like 1 or 2 messages, just delete those individual messages. But if they keep popping up, right, then just kick them. You know, if it's just something small, just you know, delete the message, kick
Give
them.
him a good old donkey kick.
Exactly. And again, this is where chatbots come in handy. You can actually set chatbot filters that make it so that when people say certain words like the N-bomb, nobody likes the N-bomb in Twitch. Nobody likes the N-bomb in Twitch. Right? Somebody drops the N-bomb in your chatbot can automatically filter it out. It'll just block it right away. Right? So when it comes to trolls and trolling them, I wouldn't. I personally don't. I just kick them. I just get rid of them.
You can also just time people out.
Yeah, you can time people out as well. I am ruthless in my chat sometimes though. Like I don't tolerate that kind of thing in my chat because I try and keep my atmosphere friendly and happy. You know, I don't like to have the drama or aggression of somebody coming in trying to get a rise out of people, insulting people and stuff like that. So I normally just give them the boot.
Hey Rebel, this one might be a hard question or hard questions to answer.
Okay,
so
line up yours.
Ninja for example. Okay, Ninja for example, okay? God, what do you want to call it? Twitch sniping, you know?
Okay, stream sniping.
How do you deal with that?
So if you're playing a game that's competitive as a new streamer, you're doing it wrong. Because those competitive games are saturated. We talked about this earlier. So if you're playing a game that you're going to get sniped at right off that's a competitive game, then you're probably not going to have many viewers anyway, and you deserve getting sniped at that point. Right? But Twitch sniping is not cool. It's not cool. I don't recommend anybody ever do it, but it will happen if you're playing competitive games. Expect it to happen if you're playing competitive games. And there's no way to tell because a lot of times people will have different usernames in the game than what they're actually watching your channel under. So it happens. There's not much you can do about it.
Hey Rebel.
What's up?
Big Boy wants to know if they can join this world. You know.
It's full. It's packed.
Oh no, this world is
There's
packed.
really nothing else to do.
This world is packed, man. This world is designed for 18 people.
Yeah.
I think it's over full, actually.
Yeah, it's definitely over full. It is definitely over full.
There's
All right.
double the amount. There's 36 people in the room.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions, guys? Let's keep it on track here. Any other questions?
Full out of 18. It doesn't. The number won't even go up anymore.
All right. Anyone else? Anyone else?
For you.
I think we're good on questions.
Okay. Okay. What's
I have
up?
one. Wait, I have one.
What's up?
One of my people asks, "Do you get asked, are you a furry? And if yes, how do you respond to that question?"
Well, if you get asked, "Are you a furry?" and you have furry.watch popping up in your stream chat, like the answer's already there. If you're sitting there and you have an Avali as your face rig avatar, the answer's already there. You know what I mean? Like. What? Yeah, Avali's counts as furries. You're a furry.
Are you telling me you're a furry, Neil?
There we go.
You know, if somebody asks,
What?
if somebody asks you specifically, "Are you a furry?" a lot of times they don't know. But that's what your About Me section's for. If you don't mind, if you don't mind streaming as a furry, you can put that in your About Me. Be like, "I'm a furry streamer." I have it in my About Me. I don't mind. People want to bash me for being a furry. You do you. I'll do me. Right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Last chance for questions, guys. Last chance for. Oh, okay. What's up?
Rebel.
What's up?
Gamer Howls wants to join. He's asking me.
Okay. After we're done here, I'll see if I can get a couple more people in here, but I can't guarantee. If you guys want to hang around, chit chat, and hang out, whatnot, you are more than welcome to.
I've got a question for you, Rebel.
All right. What's that?
How do you handle rumors about you and people spreading things?
How do you handle rumors? The same way you would handle rumors anywhere else. If somebody's spreading a rumor about you and you know who's spreading the rumor, you ask them, "Hey, you know, why are you saying this?" If you know it's not true, then that's high school drama that should be dealt with like high school drama. You know, that's the best way I can put it. If somebody's spreading rumors about you, there's not much that you can do to prevent that from happening. You know, you can ask them, hey, why are you saying this about me? You know, but that's nothing really to do with. That's kind of like going off track a little bit. Going off track. All right. Any other stream-related questions?
I think I got one more.
Someone in my chat asked, "What's the alternative you use to Streamlabs?"
What's the alternative you use to Streamlabs? Stream Elements. Stream Elements. If you don't like Stream Elements, then Streamlabs. Like, honestly, OBS is the best streaming software there is. I swear up and down by OBS. But when it comes to Stream Elements, is your best bet. Yeah, then open source is great, especially when you start throwing all the plugins and stuff in there.
Twitch mobile app.
Oh God, no! Don't we don't speak of Twitch mobile app here. No. All right. What's up?
Rebel. So the transcoding for Twitch, would you recommend a low-end streamer to re-roll every time just to make transcoding an option for people, or no? Is it worth your time or not?
I've never even bothered with it. To be honest, I've never bothered with it once. Yep. Yeah, it's a to each his own kind of thing.
How much effort we want to put into a community.
Yeah. Like that's a personal preference thing.
Are
That's
a lot of
what
people
it
in your
boils down to.
community like mobile users? 'Cause it makes a big difference for mobile users.
Actually, yeah, a lot of people are mobile users in my community, but I stream on a beast of a machine, and I normally stream in 1080p or higher, so.
I know a question.
Oh.
What's
My
the
internet's
recommended
the reason
specs
why
to
I
you?
can't do
I'm sorry, what was that?
Recommended specs for like high-end streaming. Recommended specs for streaming.
The recommended specs for streaming? Oh, that's a tough one because there's so much out there. That is such a broad question.
It depends what game you're running as well.
You can stream on a lot now.
Yes, you can stream on a lot. Like, when I originally started streaming, I was streaming on an old RX 550 graphics card on a freaking i5. Like, I was streaming
I
on
stream
the
on integrated
dinosaur.
graphics right now, and it's smooth. We're good.
Yeah. You're streaming on the graphics card that comes on his motherboard. Like,
Nokia Engage and Google Cardboard.
nice. All right. But yeah, when it comes to like minimum specs, there is no real minimum. You can stream on pretty much anything. Like, you could pick up your PlayStation and stream on that. You know, that's perfectly acceptable. You know, like, you could even, there are ways that you can run your stream through your PlayStation on OBS. You can do that. Don't ask me how, because I don't know how to do that. All right, any other stream-related questions before we wrap this up?
Oh, I have another question.
What's up?
So like I've heard of people doing, like you were saying how streaming, like you can take your PS4 and connect it to like OBS or whatever.
Yep.
I've heard of people taking like two computers, like say your computer itself isn't powerful enough to stream and play a game at the same time.
Yeah.
I've heard of people like streaming with a separate PC. Is that anything you've ever done? And like, is it
Actually,
kind
yes.
of like
That is actually something I have done before. I had a more powerful machine that was my roommate's, and I was playing my games on my lesser machine, but I was streaming off the more powerful machine. So you can bridge computers together and then use the more powerful machine to either play the game or stream. I'd recommend use your more powerful machine to run the stream, because your uploads are like, that is so important for streaming. So if your lower machine is uploading at a stupid low upload rate, then your stream's going to be laggy. You stream on a better quality machine, your stream's not going to lag. Yeah, your graphics are going to be lower because you're playing the game on the lesser machine, but your stream quality is going to be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is possible to do that, yes. You can bridge two computers together.
How would you go about doing that?
Something that you want to do
I-
later in your stream career, because honestly, doing that right off the bat as starting off new is just, it's a waste of money, honestly,
Yeah,
and
it is.
time.
It is. It is a waste
for
of
you
money
to
and
set
time.
up that.
Yeah, it honestly is.
Rebel,
What's up?
you're going to really love this one.
Okay,
Okay.
hit
Another
me.
question
Hit me.
from my stream: Twitch or Mixer?
Okay, so that's actually a really good question. That is a really good question. Okay, so when it comes to Twitch or Mixer, Twitch is the superior platform. It really is. But Twitch is more saturated. Twitch controls 90% of the streaming platform.
I've
Facebook-
noticed that. It's easier to grow on Mixer compared to Twitch.
Yes. Okay, so as I said, Twitch controls 90% of the streaming platform as a whole. Mixer controls about 7% of it. Facebook Gaming controls about 2% of it, and YouTube controls 1% of it. When it comes to live streaming.
Facebook Gaming was getting up to Twitch, by the way. I realized
Yes, Facebook Gaming
was actually
is
getting
actually
far.
shutting down. Facebook Gaming is giving up its rights and selling it off to the highest bidder. Because nobody uses it. Nobody uses it. But Mixer controls such a small portion of the streaming platform, it's really easy to grow on Mixer. But their revenue scheme is not the same as Twitch. When it comes to Twitch, you have more opportunity to make revenue off of Twitch than you do Mixer. Mixer, their like affiliate / partner program isn't as open as Twitch. That's why Twitch is the superior platform. But I would highly recommend.
Pretty sure you've already answered this, but someone said, why use, give me a second.
One time's
Why
up.
use Mixer instead of Twitch?
Okay, that Discord link is actually broken, guys. I don't know why my chatbot keeps throwing that link out, but it's !Discord if you want to join my actual Discord. Update your bot timer. No, the thing's broken. It's actually Stream Elements broke my bot, and that bot is a second bot running on my channel that I have no access to. Stream Elements is fixing it.
Did you hear me, Rebel?
No, I didn't. Okay, what's up?
Maybe Stream Elements isn't so great.
They said, why use Twitch instead of Mixer?
Why use Twitch instead of Mixer? Well,
I just use the OBS component.
Yeah.
okay, so the reason I would use Twitch over Mixer is because I like the revenue scheme of Twitch. Twitch is a more popular platform, there's more people on there, and the way I grow my community is more optimal for Twitch. Right, and I've always been watching Twitch. I've been a member of Twitch for several years. I've talked to many streamers in the past, right? And Mixer is just a new platform that I'm not familiar with. You know, I'm a Twitch streamer, so I will always recommend Twitch over Mixer. But if you really want to grow, you want to grow fast, go to Mixer. Mixer's a newer platform, definitely lots of room for growth. But don't expect to make money anytime soon.
Is there a way to stream to both at the same time? Like, kind of like do it simultaneously?
Yes and no. You can you can multi-stream to multiple platforms, but sometimes Twitch and Mixer conflict with each other, and their encoding, the way they encode each other, it can actually mess up your stream. It is possible to do, but sometimes you end up having to run multiple copies of OBS. I've never successfully multi-streamed.
TOS about that?
Yes. For affiliates.
Isn't there something? Yeah, for affiliates, if you do multi-streams, isn't that against TOS?
It's against TOS if you're streaming to other platforms, yes. But see, the multi-stream is actually a feature within OBS, so you can do multi-streams. Your sign is in the way, Rodeo. You can do multi-streams. But you just got to be careful with it. You know what I mean? If you're just starting out and you're not an affiliate, multi-stream away. Figure out what platform you're going to grow on the most. As soon as you hit affiliate, pick a platform.
Okay, when do you start making revenue?
You start making revenue when you become a Twitch affiliate. On Mixer, I don't know because I'm not familiar with their revenue scheme. I know once you
Wait,
get...
what about donation?
On Mixer, you can start making revenue right away, but it's like less.
Yeah. So I do believe Mixer takes a portion, like a lot more of the revenue that you would get. Like you can make it right away, but they take more of a chunk of it than you would get from Twitch. Twitch, you have to become an affiliate, which is, I think you got to stream 7 times over 7 unique days. You got to stream for 12 hours, and you got to have 3 average viewers, which is really easy to do.
Yep.
It is super easy to do. And 50 followers, yes, and 50 followers.
Then to receive you.
Yeah.
Another part of the revenue thing I have to add to not forgetting.
Okay, so here's
you
how.
have to make $100 before they actually pay you out for the first time.
Yeah. So here's how the Twitch revenue works when it comes to donations. If people donate to your stream, that money goes to you. Donations are sent directly to your PayPal.
50-50.
Nope, donations. If you use Stream Elements, the donations are actually run through Stream Elements, and you get 100% of that donation into your PayPal. When it comes to subs and stuff, subs are 50-50 split. So Twitch takes half of it, you get the other half. Bits are, I do believe bits are, you get all of them. I'm not sure. Oh no, they do take some. They do take some.
You get 100% of the bits.
Oh, you do get 100%.
100% of the bits dropped in your channel, but when someone buys the bits, that is a little trade tax once you buy them.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Bits themselves are worth a penny a
Yeah.
bit, but when you purchase the bits, that's when they take out the tax, because it's like $1.50.
Oh, okay,
for
yeah.
100 of them.
So yeah,
they
when
take a 50% bit.
when people donate, when people cheer bits to your channel, you get 100% of those. You get 100% of the donations, and they split subs 50-50. All right. There was one more over here, I thought. Was there one more over here? No? No, we're good? We're good?
Yes,
All right.
There was.
Oh, there is.
By the way,
All right.
The importance of having a unique image, a unique avatar, in parentheses. The
I'm sorry.
importance of that.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that for me, please?
The importance of having a unique image, aka a persona, a unique image
More
that
like a
stands
brand?
out. Essentially, in a way. People to recognize
It
you
is.
visually.
It is really important to have something unique. It is definitely important to have something unique with your character to identify yourself. Like yeah, like you got to have something to separate you from everyone else. Like, for instance, when I have my face rig up, it's just a generic fox. Like, it's literally just a generic fox. There's nothing really special about it. But I kind of balance that out by turning on my face cam once in a while, and I engage that way. Or I'll actually, I have like my avatar in VR chat. Like, yeah, this is a public Foxachi. This is a public one, but I do my own avatars on the side, but I thought it would be kind of fitting to be a fox when I'm up here, because Rebel the Fox. But yeah, it is important to have something unique about your character when it comes to face rig or something like that. Definitely important to have something unique, but if you don't, some people can't do that. Some people aren't that good with art. Like me, the best I could draw is a gibbled stick man with 4 legs.
Well,
yeah, I don't know how I ended up with 4, but it always happens.
I can't even draw.
We need to in our class, man.
By the way,
Alright.
Rebel.
What's up?
Someone in my chat said 1 bit is 5 cents.
Yeah, it costs you 5 cents, but you only get 1 cent. When somebody cheers bits, it costs you 5 cents to buy, but you only get 1 cent of it when they cheer. All right, but
What about streaming old games?
streaming old games, at that point you're streaming retro. If you're streaming older games, that's when you label your channel retro, right? Like, I know lots of retro streamers that stream awesome retro games. They're freaking amazing. All right, but on that note,
Great with retro.
retro is a great way to get started. Like, it's not a saturated market. Their games are freaking phenomenal, and everything's all good. But we're actually pretty much. What was that?
What's your recommended upload speed for streaming?
Honestly, I'm not the technical guy in my house. My roommate does all my machine stuff. He's the one who does all the computer stuff for me. So I know what's in the computer.
You
that's about
usually
it.
want to have 3 to 5 megabytes upload.
Yeah, at least.
3 to 5.
Yeah, I think I've got like
And I
150
know-
megabit upload. It's ridiculous.
Oh, see, I've got 5 megabit upload because Comcast limits you there.
Yeah.
I have 150 download, but I have 5 upload.
Yeah, absolutely.
Comcast is horrible.
All right.
When you're running 800
megabits
download
seems
and
a tad
300 upload.
Yeah, all right, but we're actually pretty much out of time here, guys. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I hope that you guys found this information useful. If you're a new streamer, I hope maybe you can use the information that I've provided and that these fine people have laid out in front of you with their questions and hopefully the right answers.